Tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. We have the first of 3 Tier 5 mediums reviews. We're gonna compare all 6 of them: the Panzer III/4, the Panzer IV, the M4 Sherman from the US Tech Tree, the Crusader, although it's technically a light tank, Japanese Chinook tank, and last but certainly not least the T-34 from the Russian Tech Tree. I am splitting this up in 3 videos because this one is well over 50 minutes of length, and well, if I put all the stuff into one video it would be over an hour long. Nobody would watch it, and this way I can squeeze in 4 games, 2 per tank on all of the tanks. That means 2 Panzer III/4 games in this video, 2 on the Panzer IV. Statistics shown on all of the tanks, like I did on the definitive Tier 5 heavy comparison review and on some of the other recent reviews. It's gonna be a full comparison on all the stats. Like I said, the first game over here is on the Panzer III/4. As you can see, we are on a new rock field. We get the first kill of the game here. Red Leopard is taken out, and basically this tank is all about mobility. We're gonna see it later in the stats as well, but as you can see, we are driving in on this T1. We do get hit in the back. Swap to APCR just to be sure to get the kill. We managed to get the first one anyway. So hoping for something like Top Gun Medal or Redley Walters or maybe even Resenii. And this thing, it's a very fast tank. As you can see, side of the hull, front of the hull, it's well angled. It does help in getting the effective armor up a bit. It's not the best armored tank in the game, certainly not on a turret. This has some consequences for the gameplay because on some of the tanks you can go hull down very effectively. On this tank, well, it's not a hull down tank. It's a tank that is that needs to have some space around so that you can maneuver around, kill reds, do tracking shots, etc. And I think this is it's a bit of a cross between a light tank and a medium in my opinion. The M4 and the Panzer IV without giving anything away, and this one, the T-34, we are killing over here. No, we don't get the kill. We do get a kill by ninja fire. 3 kills so far. Those are true medium tanks. This one, it's like I said, it's a cross between a light tank and a medium one. It is a medium tank on account of its gun. The Leopard at Tier 5, the German light tank, that has an autoloader, a quick firing gun. It doesn't do big chunks of damage, at least not per shell. It does it in terms of burst damage. But this one, the Panzer III/4, it has a 75mm gun. It's the same one as mounted on the Panzer IV. But we're gonna see it in the stats after this game. It is a tank that relies on mobility. We do manage to squeeze out a Redley Walters medal just in time before the cap is finished and the battle is finished. We get the last kill. This is a first class match, as we can see over here from the list. First class, Top Gun, Redley Walters and a sniper medal. And you could see me getting up close and personal with tanks before shooting them. It's decent accuracy here, 13 shots fired, 12 hits, 12 penetrations. But the gun, it's not the best. Let's have a look at the statistics over here. Panzer III/4, you can see it from the bold font over there. It's mostly about the T. It has the best power to weight ratio, traverse speed on both the hull and the turret. So you have to use and abuse those features. We are moving up here on mines, key position obviously. There is another Panzer III/4 on the red team, as you can see here. One shot into him. And we move back immediately, keeping my frontal armor angled, keeping him blocked so he's in the entrance. Do we get the kill? Yeah, and there we go. A bit lucky. Issues 85B, he can't move in now. DW2 can't move on. Those are from the Red Platoon. But I'm a bit worried because there was an 82 on the red team as well. He's gonna pop in a second between those 2 rocks, and that's what I'm trying to do over here now. I'm seeing what happens. There's an M4 going low over there, and we're just taking a peek over there. There we have it, M82. And as you can see, the gun isn't the best there is. You could see it from the stats before. You can see it here now in action. This gun, it has a fairly long aim time, not too good on this version. If you let it go down completely, as you can see here, and you have a bit of RNG on your side, you do manage to get some track shots and aim for weak spots. But there are tanks with better guns available in the game, and this is not a sniping tank. You can go back and forth quite easily. That's apparent from this as well. And that means you can keep entrances like this fairly effectively. Side armor of heavy tanks, that's not a problem. You have good pen numbers, and like I said before, if you let the reticle shrink down completely, decent accuracy. But you can move around the battlefield very quick. One more shot into the AT2. Track shot, we only get some minor track damage, but it's 4-on-1 already. There's a headset at the back. Reticule down completely, and there's a track shot and some damage done. We're gonna fire one more. No, we don't fire one more. But we are going to take the kill on the DW2. We track the 82. Keep focusing on its rear track wheel, keeping him in place, but that other shot failed. DW2 kills our Crusader. And I'm just waiting now for the 82 to either move up or go behind that rock. I'm resetting my camo. You can see there are two tanks from us in red base. They have good fields of fire onto the DW2. And really it's just a matter of waiting now until either the DW2 is gone. We are mucking around over here. There's the 82 moving in and going up again. To be able to go around him. He is, yep, he's pretty much isolated now. And now we can put the mobility to good use. One shot in, reload, and we're behind him. And that's game, set, and match for the 82. One more track shot in. Switch to AP back because the lower part of him, that's fairly easily penetrated. Track him again in place, he repairs. But like I said, this is game, set, and match now. We don't get the kill, unfortunately. Do switch to APCR to get it anyway. There we go. And off we go towards the left. That Hetzer was last spotted over there on the left side. Don't drop down over here. There he is, Hetzer again. We aren't spotted yet, but we are going to be spotted now. Shooting through the bush. Still not spotted. Moving in. 3, 2, 1. There's the light bulb popping off. But we can move in. One shot. Tracks again. We don't get the kill. We do get the kill. Well, 12 games, I don't really recall what kills that we did get or didn't get. A bit lucky anyway, because the gun was still moving up and down. But pressing the fire button at the right time granted me the kill. And this was another first class badge, as you can see from this result, and a scout medal. And that's the role how you want to play this tank. Versatile, agile, good mobility. Not a sniper tank, but you can maneuver around the battlefield very easily. By comparison, this is the Panzer IV, the straight Panzer IV, and it's pretty obvious straight away. This is shot on normal speed. Actually, it's not on a bit quicker like I did on the Panzer III/4. But if you compare the two footages, both of them at normal speed, this tank is just a bit slower to get to the position where you want it to be. We can move in safely over here. There's Panzer 38 NA. There is a Hetzer. Penetration values on the gun are exactly the same as on the 3/4 because they hold the same gun, obviously. But you can see I'm having a bit of problems trying to aim here properly because this gun has a long aim time, and I think this is a bit of a a support medium frontline-ish tank. It's not a real frontline brawler like the T-34 is going to be. We're going to see that in the video. And because you lack a bit of DPM, you lack a bit of the oomph factor, and your turret isn't that strong, frontal hull isn't that strong, you don't have much in the armor really, so you have to be careful and maneuver around. And mobility, it's decent, but it's not very good. traverse speed average, the turret traverse speed average, and the gun can troll you a bit because unfortunately you can't mount stabilizers on tier 5 tanks. We do miss this shot completely on the A20 because we get tracked. We repaired tracks again, and luckily this is only a tier 5 game because I would have been whacked otherwise. I don't know where that shot went really. Should have probably shot in sniper mode. But we do get the kill eventually, and we have moved in over here on the back. We can kill the 38 NA. There we go. 4 on 3 now. There's a big T1 heavy over there, so I'm moving behind the rock, and this is what I mean by decent mobility. If you can keep moving like this, you have the mobility to move back and forth just quick enough, and that's the role you want to play in the Panzer IV, in my opinion. A supporting tank, you have to be well aware of what's happening on the battlefield to be most effective, really. You have good penetration numbers, not excellent, but it's not really an exciting tank. But it is a tank that does reward the players who play cautiously. It does reward those who play the game in a proper way, like driving around, keeping a close eye on the minimap and supporting the team. And if you can mount APCR and if you can catch heavies alone like he, you have just enough speed to circle them slightly. The Panzer III/4 would be a better tank to drive it around in circle modes, really. But again, you can see here, back of the KV-1, size of the KV-1, especially with APCR, easily panned. You have good penetration numbers. We're gonna see that in a few seconds in the statistics comparison page. But that's I don't know what he was trying to do, trying to ram kill a KV-1. Good luck to him. But again, quite a good match. We get a first class and a top gun for this one. Stats from the team: top damage, top XP, decent accuracy, 19 shots fired, 19 hits, 13 penetrations only, and 32k of credits. So let's take a look at the statistics. As said, same gun as the Panzer III/4, and that's the thing you want to be abusing, because the other bits, view range, it's the best of the tier, hull front is the best at 90mm, but that's only the thickest part of the hull. It's riddled with weak spots. Any tank on the on a game can pan you, especially in tier 5, and I don't even want to talk about tier 6s. And you have, of course, a rather large cupola on top, the commander's hatch. It sticks out like a sore thumb, and it's an obvious weak spot. I think it's 40mm at best over there. If you are up against a Panzer IV that is trying to stay hull down, shoot it in the top hatch, and you'll have a field day penetrating him. Talking about top hatches and weak spots, there's an M3 Lee in front of us together with an SU 85B and a regular SU. That M3 has a big weak spot from a small turret on top, and I'm trying to shoot that one. There we go, we succeed on this one. We do get one very lucky blind shot over here as I tried to shoot, I think it was the M3 Lee, there you go, and I killed the SU-85B. I thought the shot had missed, I saw a kill, it wasn't the M3 Lee, but it was the 85B. That's fine, we can't get the kill shot on this one, that one goes down. 85, moving back again, and it's very funny because the gun depression on the tank, at least from what I found on tanks.gg, the gun depression on the front, it's actually worse than when shooting over the side. If you traverse your turret slightly to the left, or was it the other way around? Let me check on that. I've made a note in Word, tier 5 medium tank comparison. Can't shoot the T1. That's a bit unfortunate, so moving on towards the flank, we are winning this game very easily actually, because we have them cornered probably over there on the top. We have a Stuk 3 over there. No, the gun depression gets worse when you're firing over the sides, and it starts acting up at 30 degrees to the left or the right. So that would be when the gun gets above the drive wheel. And there's something to watch out for, especially when you're cresting a ridge or angling your tank. If you fire over the drive wheel, that's okay. If you fire over the side, it's worse gun depression as compared to when firing over the front or over the side of the drive wheel. In the meantime, we have 4 kills done, 2 for me, 1 for the Stuk and 1 for a dead tank on our side. There's a T1 over there left, there's a Crusader who manages to take out our Hetzer. It's the Leopard, by the way. There's a Crusader, we can kill him. As you can see, the gun is wobbling around like crazy. Too bad you can't fit stabilizers at tier 5, that would have been very nice. I think I know what the T1 is, so pre-aiming my shot, waiting a bit, and there we go. And now we're gonna brawl the Leopard a bit. It's not a brawling tank, the Panzer 4, neither is the Panzer 3/4, but we could get a tracking shot into the Leopard. We can get another shot into the side, bump into him, keeping my tank in place, turning around on the spot. One more shot into his side, that doesn't finish him. It's a bit unfortunate, but we swap to HE for 2 hit points left. And that secures us a Radley Walters medal. And this match also brings us to the last bit of this episode. Like I said, there's gonna be 3 videos. The next one will be on a T-34 and Crusader, and the last one on the M4 and the Chinook. That makes a full-blown comparison review on all the tanks that are in tier 5 in the medium line. Thank you all for watching now. Stay tuned for the next one. I hope to get it online tomorrow. And as always, cheers, happy tanking.